All right, so today, just to release some of the physical tension that's most likely built up over your week, your life, this year, I'm going to have you guys intentionally create tension in the body and then release it. And you can do that, as much or as little as you want. Simplistically, you can just squeeze your hands together into a really, really tight fist, like squeeze, 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 and then actively release and let go of the squeeze. And I know we all use our hands a lot, and sometimes we think we've relaxed the muscles in the palms, but we haven't. So you might do that a couple times, that tight squeeze and then that full-on release. So you can do that with the muscles in your face as well, squinching in your muscles of your face, your nose, your eyes, your mouth, squeezing, 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 and then releasing. And you could also do that with the feet, just like an active flexion in the feet, really activating down through your legs so you feel everything come to life. And then you intentionally release everything and just let go. And so once you've done that, here or there, just start to soften. Let everything just melt, not only physically, but emotionally, soulfully, and beyond. Just let the week go. And with that letting go, let's take a couple of cleansing breaths. Find your first complete exhale to squeeze the stale air out of your belly. And from your empty belly, slowly fill up. The longest inhale you can create from the pit of your belly to the top of your heart. And with a big sigh through your mouth, let your breath go. Do that again in your own time. Feel the inhale, slow its pace, and fill bottom to top. Bigger sigh through your mouth as you let your breath go. And then with your lips sealed, just breathe. You might check in a little more. How are you doing this morning? How are you feeling now that you've carved out this time for yourself? What starts to arise today when you become still? Start to open yourself to this practice of embracing what's there, observing without attachment, and allowing everything to simply just be. Diving into our reading for today. So we've talked a lot about groundlessness lately, embracing the mystery. So tacking onto all of that will now be trust, surrender, and trust. In any creative feat, by which I mean your work, your art, your life, there will be down times, or so it seems. Just as the earth is busy before the harvest and a baby grows before its birth, there is no silence in you. There is no time of nothingness. What if during the quiet times, when the idea flow is hushed and hard to find, you just trusted, and yes, I mean really trusted, that the well was filling and the water still moving? What if you trusted that for the rest of eternity, without prodding, without self-discipline, without even just being yourself, you would be gifted every ounce of productivity you needed? What would leave you and what would open? And what if during the quiet times you ate great meals and you leaned back to smile at the stars and you saw them there as they always are, nourishing you? There are seasons, and harvest is only a fraction of one of them. There is the rhythm that made everything. And so the next time you stand in the kitchen, just leaning, standing still, the next time a moment of silence just catches you there, hear it, that rhythm, and let it place a stone in your spine. Let it bring you someplace beautiful. So as we move today, I know so often we are so focused on the poses, even the transitions, but what I want you to do is focus more on the still points, the moments of quietude, the little pauses in the body, heart, mind, and soul. Soften into yourself within those pauses. Feel this really deep sense of trust, but in an easeful way, and remind yourself that all is well and you are held. Let's take a couple more breaths before we find movement. Fire up your Ujjayi inhale and exhale, and maybe focus on that space between the in-breath and the out-breath. Elongate that pause more. Breathing in slowly and fully, holding, feeling stillness, and breathing out slowly and completely, pausing within the emptiness. You can press play on your playlist if you haven't already. Start to awaken to the sound of the music, and even more importantly, the sound of your soul. Add a rocking movement to your wrists and your ankles, or maybe a circular movement to your wrists as well. Flexing and pointing through the toes a couple of times, and eventually you might grow into a full body stretch, extending your arms long over your head as you reach. And then we'll bend in the knees. You can place your feet on your mat. Take some time here to scoop your tailbone under and allow your lower back to relax. We're going to come right into a hip stretch. So we'll cross the right leg all the way over the left, or you could take supine pigeon. But if you can cross your legs, go for it. So right over left, and then we'll bring the shape of the legs in. Reaching to grab hold of maybe the shins or the tops of the feet if you can reach them, and creating this nice squeeze of the thighs into the belly. Super activating for the digestive organs as well. It's like a massage for everything that exists inside of your belly, that magic. Let's take an inhale through the nose, and a nice little sigh through the mouth. And then you might tilt your knees to the left just a little bit and squeeze the shape of the legs in a little more as well. Nice, really deep stretch for the right hip. And then we'll tilt right back to center, uncross your legs, and simply switch it out. Left leg over right. Grabbing hold of whatever you can reach easily on this side, so it might be a little different. And even though you're creating this active squeeze of the thighs into your belly, see if you can relax your shoulders and your upper back more. Another inhale through your nose, and a sigh through your mouth. Option to tilt your knees to the right a little bit and squeeze in a bit tighter. Tilt back to center, and this time as you uncross your legs, extend them up. Lift your feet towards the ceiling. Place your hands behind your knees. Get that little massage of the hamstrings. Legs wide and palms to inner thighs. As you open up, add movement to your feet and to your ankles. Circle the ankles and flex and point through the toes. Brief little happy baby. Bend your knees to grab your toes, your feet, or your legs. Pull your heels apart from one another and actively pull your knees towards the floor beside you. Breath in through your nose. Sigh through your mouth. Knees to belly and arms wide. Take a deep breath in. Drop your knees to the right as you breathe out. Easy twist. Breath in through your nose. Sigh through your mouth. Seal the lips, 2 breaths. Ujjayi, inhale and exhale. Shift your knees through center. Create your twist on the other side. Knees to the left. Breath in through the nose. Sigh through your mouth. 2 vibrational inhales and exhales. Rolling all the way onto your left side. Lift yourself up and into an easy seat. Cross-legged, as long as that feels all right with your hips and your knees this morning. Scoop some of your flesh back and out of the way. And then we'll squeeze the shoulders up, back, and down 3 times. So take it really slow and feel the sensation move along with you. Shoulders up, back and down. And again, up, back, and down. One more time, squeeze up and roll down. Flip your palms open at your sides, and with an inhale, sweep your arms up. Press your palms together. Draw your thumbs to the back of your neck. Widen the elbows out a little bit, and if it's comfortable, lean back too. You're kind of digging the heels of the hands into the base of the skull. Inhale, extend your arms up, palms still together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lace your fingers, push your palms forward and round your spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Take a deep breath. Lengthen up as you inhale, arms and palms high, and a seated twist to the right side. Just one breath, so we'll lift and lengthen on the inhale and get that deep twist on the exhale. Turn towards center, extend your arms straight up. To the other side, create your twist. And again, one breath. So we lengthen with the inhale and deepen with the exhale. And now inflow to warm the spine. Inhale, arms extend up, and exhale straight into a deep twist to the right. Inhale, arms high and shoulders soft, and exhale to the left. This time we'll turn to center, extend the arms up, palms press, hands towards the heart. Wrap your hands around your knees. Sufi rolls. Begin to slowly circle the spine around. Start to infuse your breath into your movement. So you're inhaling as you hinge forward, and a nice active exhale as you round back. So you're really working into the core here as well, and the oblique body. Core is active and alive. Close your eyes. Next time you hinge forward, you can create just a little pause and then switch the direction of your circles. Start to bring your torso around the other way. And so even though it's active, let it also feel kind of loose. You might start to let the weight of the head go a little bit. Let the shoulders soften. Feel more of that rhythmic sensation in the body. And then slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Find a tall, erect spine. Place a hand to your heart and a hand to your belly and close your eyes. And what does it feel like to place your hands on your body today? Do you feel connected or disconnected? Expanded or contracted? Zero attachment to any of these things, zero resistance, just be. Breath in through your nose and a sigh through your mouth. Open your eyes, tabletop position, plant your palms and roll yourself over onto your knees. Movement in your hips right away. Start to get that sway side to side. Let the shoulders move as well, so you're starting to feel into your wrists. You can keep your movement more organic like this, or you can start to create that cat-cow-esque flow, beginning to drop your belly with your inhale, lifting your chest, and rounding the spine on the exhale. So about 5 breaths just to be in your body. One of my good friends and favorite yogis calls the body the wisdom machine, and it truly is. So drop your thoughts and instead access the wisdom of your body. Call on the intelligence of the muscles, the tendons, and the bones to do their thing. Down dog is where we're headed. As you feel ready for that shape, lift your hips up, stretch yourself back, and keep moving your body around. Listen to the music if you've got it going on. Create a little bit of a dance on your mat. Gift yourself this time to just have fun. Shake out what you need to shake out. Feel it full out through the crown of the head. Straight to the top of the mat. Ragdoll it when you get there. Widen your stance so you got a little bit of extra space. Keep the movement flowing. Little bend in the knees. Slow roll up to standing. Go ahead and rise. Shoulders squeeze up, back, and down. Palms flip forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. Palms press. Thumbs to the back of the neck. Same shape. So we're squeezing the elbows out and then also digging the heels of the hands to the base of the skull. Now that we're lifted and standing, you might lean back just a little more. Straighten through the spine. Extend your arms up as you inhale and hands to your heart as you exhale. Lace the fingers, push forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach over to the right. Lift up through center and stretch to the left. To center, hands behind your head. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Widen the elbows out. And if it's feeling good this morning, lean back again. Straighten through the spine, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, arms up. Forward fold through your midline, go down. Inhale to a halfway lift. Lion's breath as you fold. Again, halfway. Lion's breath. One more, halfway up, a little pause. Through your mouth, let it go. Plank pose. Plant your palms, step your feet back, and stay. Hold strong in your plank here for your inhale. We're going to pull the right knee towards the right elbow on the exhale, and then step back to plank. Left knee to left elbow, and back to plank. Drop your knees straight down. Shine your heart forward as you inhale. Dip your hips over to the right as you exhale. Lift your hips through center. Dip to the left. To center, breathe in to your belly as you breathe out. 3 cobras. You can lift a little or a lot with your inhale. Let it go with control on the exhale. Again, rise. Let the elbows kiss the rib cage. Exhale to release. One more, lift up with soft shoulders. And exhale, let it go. Press your hips through tabletop. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Seal the lips, 2 breaths. You might tap your heels and just continue to move along with the music. To the top, step, hop, or walk. Rising with your inhale now, come straight up, arms high. Big swan dive with the exhale as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Your plank pose, knees can be lifted or lowered. Hold strong for your inhale. Chaturanga as you exhale. Cobra or upward facing dog. Down dog, hips high. Breath in through the nose. Let it out through your mouth. Seal the lips, 1 breath. To the top, step, hop, or walk. Root to rise, we breathe in and reach. Swan dive with the exhale, release. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Flow yourself through. Savor your back bend. And as your hips rise, really stretch up and back through the hips. Breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more round to the top, step, hop, or walk. Inhale, sweep your arms up, maybe stretch back a little bit too. Swan dive and fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, step or hop back, chaturanga. Move it through. Ujjayi breath once the hips are lifted. Left leg to the sky as you inhale. Bend your left knee and open your hip. Straight legs, square hips. Bring your knee to your nose, nice and slow. Set your left knee straight down on your mat. We're going to spin open to the right for a modified side plank. Right arm is going to reach up to the sky. So take your time to get here. Make any alignment adjustments as needed. And we're going to focus on the right shoulder and just start to circle the arm around. So the right fingertips will extend straight towards the top of the mat and then towards the earth, towards the back of the mat and up to the sky. Nice and slow, just a few times. Big, active, circular movement. Next time the right fingertips are lifted, keep them lifted. Let your right arm pull you up so your torso will lift over your hips. Arms will open to a T. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Thumbs to the back of the neck. Same action we've been working with. Widen the elbows. Press the heels of the hands to the skull. And if it's comfortable, lean back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale your right hand down to your right leg. Take a side stretch in that direction. Left arm is going to stretch over the left ear. Left hand to the back of the head. Open through your shoulder a little more and shift your gaze up. Left arm back to the sky. Return to where you came from. So your left hand's going to come down. Right arm's going to sweep up. And then right hand will come down. Setting up for spinal balance, the right leg is going to extend straight back. Left arm is going to reach forward. We're long and lifted for our inhale. Knee to elbow on the exhale. Squeeze. Inhale, extend out. Again, squeeze in and extend. One more to center, squeeze. Inhale and reach. Left hand to the mat, right leg's going to swing out to the right, half child's pose. Sink your hips back, extend your arms forward, and melt your head and your heart down. Breath in through your nose, and a sigh through your mouth. Shift your shoulders forward towards your wrists. Curl your left toes under. Three-legged dog, right leg high. Bend your right knee to open your hip. Take a breath. Straight leg, square hips. Right knee to right elbow, coming into lizard. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Soften your back knee all the way down. A twist to the right. Once you've got it, sweep your right arm up. Your front knee can fall open if you want a little more sensation. Let your heart open up too. Bring your right hand down and around to frame your front foot, toe heel it in. Half splits, shift back, straighten through your front leg, and drape your torso over it. Come forward through your lunge, lift off of your back knee, walk your hands forward and step forward, chair pose. Hips low and arms high as you inhale, hands to your heart as you exhale. Step into your right foot, stand up, bring your left knee with you. Eagle wrap of your legs, single or double wrap. And if you're wobbly this morning, you can kickstand the lifted toes down. Squeeze into the midline to stabilize. And sink your hips a little lower. Breathe. Soften your shoulders. And relax your tongue. Lift up, bring your left knee with you. Curtsy squat, step your left foot outside and behind your right. Bend in the knees and sink your hips low. If it's okay with your front knee, you can add a pulse to your hips. Otherwise, stay still. Feel into your right hip especially. And again, just breathe. For 2. One more inhale and exhale. Return to where you came from, knee to belly, hands still at the heart. Mountain pose, step it down. Walk it out, shake it out as needed. Widen your stance a little bit. Start to lift and lower the heels. Shake out the wrists with heavy, heavy arms. Pound your heels harder so you feel the vibration of the earth ripple up through your body. Breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Again, breathe in and let go. Root the heels down, hand to heart, hand to belly. Close your eyes. Feel the vibration that lingers within stillness, the aliveness that's still there. Breath in through your nose. Slow, sweet sigh through the mouth. Let your palms fall open. Second side. Inhale, sweep and reach. Swan dive with the exhale and release. Inhale, halfway up. Horse lips as you fold. Again, halfway. Horse lips and fold. Step or hop back. You can take your chaturanga or skip it. Down dog is where we'll meet. And an ujjayi breath when you get there. In and out through the nose. Right leg high to the sky. Bend your right knee and open your hip. Take a breath. Straight legs, square hips. Knee to nose. Set your right knee straight down. So we're setting up for that modified side plank. We'll turn open towards the left and reach the left arm nice and high. And again, just take your time. Set up so it feels right in your body. Feel those slow arm circles. Left fingertips extend forward, down, back, and around. Next time the left arm is reaching up, keep it up. Left fingertips are going to pull you so the torso is directly above the hips. Arms open wide to a T. Inhale, sweep your arms up, palms press. Thumbs to the back of the neck. Dig the heels of the hands into the base of the skull. Widen the elbows. And if you want, lean back. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, your left hand down to your left leg. Side stretch in that direction. Right arm extends over right ear. Let your right fingertips pull you up. We're returning to where we came from. Right hand back to the top of the mat, followed by the left. Spinal balance, so the hips will square towards the mat. Left leg is going to lift back behind you, and the right arm reaches forward. Lifted for your inhale. Knee to elbow on the exhale. Inhale and reach. Exhale and squeeze. One more, get long and squeeze tight. Inhale, lengthen out. Place your right hand back down. Left leg is going to swing out to the left. Half child's pose. Sink your hips back. Soften your head and your heart down. Breath in through your nose and a sigh through your mouth. Shift your shoulders forward towards your wrists. Curl your right toes under. Three-legged dog, left leg high. Bend your left knee, open your hip. Take a breath. Straight legs, square hips. Left knee to left elbow. Step the foot outside of the hand for lizard. Soften your back knee down. Once you've got it, a twist to the left arm high. So try to let it feel spacious. Notice where you can create more space and where you can create more ease. Left hand comes down to frame the foot, toe heel it in. Your half splits, shift back, straighten through the front leg and fold. Bring it forward through your lunge legs, lift off of the back knee, walk your hands forward and step forward, chair pose. Hips low and arms high, hands to your heart. Step into your left foot and stand, bring your right knee with you. Your eagle wrap of the legs, keeping in mind it might be different on this side, and that is perfectly okay. Utilize the power of your midline to create stability. And within that strength and that stability, where can you soften? Rise up, try to bring your right knee with you. Step your right foot outside and behind the left, heading towards that curtsy squat. Bend the knees and sit the hips low. Option to add that pulse. Second breath is deeper. Third breath, even deeper. Return to where you came from, knee to belly. Mountain pose. Step it down, walk it out, shake it out. Nice wide stance and heavy, heavy arms. Start to swing the torso side to side. Let your hands slap your hips or your bum. Belly button draws in and up so your core is active. Oblique body active. Breath in through your nose. Sigh it out through your mouth. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Hand to heart, hand to belly, and just be. Feel your heartbeat. Notice the effortless flow of your breath. And inhale through your nose and a sigh through your mouth. Let your palms fall open. Inhale, extend your arms up. As you exhale, bend your elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, slowly bend and squeeze. 1 more, arms up. Bend and squeeze. Keep squeezing actively and like slow motion. Draw your elbows down and in towards your rib cage. Lace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades again. Lengthen down through your knuckles. Bend your knees a little bit and fold forward. Crown of the head points down. Option to bend back and forth in your knees. Drop your fingertips down. Inhale, halfway lift. Horse lips and fold. Turn your toes out and your heels in. We're coming down into a squat, so you might widen your stance a bit more as you sink into this. And before you really land, shift your weight side to side. So I'm rolling to one heel and then to the other. Once you're feeling as open as you're going to be today, get heavy in your hips. Pull your hands to your heart and close your eyes. And try not to create resistance towards this pose. Try not to create attachment to what you think it should look or feel like. Just let it be. Breath in through your nose. Sigh through your mouth. Drop your fingertips down. Slowly start to lift your hips up. Toe heel your feet underneath your body. Bend the knees a little or a lot and roll yourself back up to standing. Shoulders squeeze up, back, and down. Hand to heart and hand to belly. Feel that sensation that lingers. Notice what you feel and where you feel it right here within stillness. Connect to your wisdom machine. Inhale through your nose. Soothing sigh through your mouth. Create relief and release. And let's land. Let your palms fall open. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Swan dive with the exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Slow exhale as you fold in. Plank pose, step your feet back. Set it up with strength and integrity first. Pull your right knee to your right elbow. Step to plank. Left knee, left elbow. Plank with your inhale. Dip your hips to the right as you exhale. Through center, dip to the left. To center, breathe in. Drop your knees down. Child's pose. Slowly sink your hips back towards your heels. You might widen the knees out. Slow rock of the hips side to side. And if your forehead is touching your mat, rock your forehead side to side too. Side body stretch, hands to the left, hips to the right. Through center and to the other side. To center, breathe in. Rest as you breathe out. Take just another little moment here. Walk your hands in and slowly lift yourself up. Shift off of your heels and bring the soles of the feet together in front of the body. Scoot yourself into your heels. Lace your fingers around your feet. Get a nice lift through your spine as you inhale. Turn your chin to the right. Tilt it down. And with your eyes closed here, just slowly nod your head. Bring your chin through center. Take it the other way. Tilt it down and nod. To center, tilt your chin up a little bit. Open and close your mouth. Wiggle your jaw. Blink your eyes. Stick out your tongue. And bring your head to center. Drop your chin to your chest. Heavy head, half circles. Start to sway your head around. Let it feel good. Let the weight of the head go. But more importantly, let the weight of your shoulders, your heart, and your soul go. Lift your head up, flatten your feet in front of you with knees bent. Round your spine as you wrap your arms around yourself. Soften your head down and check in. How you doing? And what comes up for you within this shape today? Breath in through your nose and a sigh through your mouth. With your spine still slightly rounded, take some time here to melt your back down. As you land, walk your heels in. Make sure to scoop your tailbone under. Maybe rock your low back side to side. And exactly like we started, right leg's going to cross over left. Knees to belly, grabbing hold of whatever you can easily reach to create that nice squeeze with soft shoulders. If that tilt felt nice, you can try it again here now, tilting your knees to the left just a little bit. Tilting to center, uncross your legs and switch it out. Grab on to what you can and squeeze in. Tilting to the right if you please. Tilting to center, uncross your legs, feet to the sky, hands behind the knees, massage of the hamstrings. Legs wide, palms to thighs, movement in the ankles and the feet. Happy baby, bend your knees, grab your toes or your feet, and as you open up, you might find stillness or you might create movement. Knees to belly and feet to earth, constructive rest. As your feet plant, scoop the tailbone under again. Let your knees and your inner thighs collapse inward to touch. Lift your upper back so you can tuck your shoulder blades to your spine. Hand to heart and hand to belly. Close your eyes and just really get raw and real with yourself. Without thought, just feel. And allow for whatever is there. And through that entire spectrum, reminding yourself that all is well. And within this space and this place of you, you are held. Breath in through your nose. And a sigh through your mouth. Shavasana. Just a moment of rest. Settle in the here and now. Reach down into the center where the world is not spinning and drink from this holy peace. Feel relief flood into every cell. Nothing to do, nothing to be but what you already are. Nothing to receive but what flows effortlessly from the mystery into form. Nothing to run from or run toward. Just this breath. Awareness, knowing itself as embodiment. Just this breath. Awareness, waking up to truth. Surrender, trust. Just be. And take a deep breath in, fill yourself up. Long breath out, let go. Start to awaken to yourself, to your day, to your now. Start to move and groove in your body in a way that feels good. Full body stretch if you want it. Send your arms over your head and reach. Making your way up and into a comfortable seat. And we'll pull our hands to our hearts, palm to palm, eyes closed and thumbs to chest until you feel your heartbeat. And feeling into your aliveness, into your human experience. And as you walk off mat today, just carrying that vibration of trust with you. Perhaps our mantra of the week, all is well. And you are held. Breath in through the nose. And that last sigh through the mouth. Bow your head forward to you and only you, to your sweetness, to your beauty, to your strength, to your perfectly imperfect self. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Namaste. Love you guys. Have a fantastic Friday and weekend. All the things. If you have any questions, let me know. I feel kind of stoned after that practice. I don't know what happened. Okay, love you guys. Have a good day.